Dr. Juliauns Techt's 5 Easy Steps to Building a Better You by Jeff Bowles. You are an absolute horror show. You are a wreck and ruin of a human being. I can't even stand the sight of you anymore. You're weak, feeble. Go on and do it. Go on and rid the universe of your wretchedness once and for all. Sound familiar? Hi, friends. Dr. Juliauns Techt here. Life got you down? No friends? No significant love interests? No point in living one more excruciating, soul-crushing day? Believe me, I know the feeling. Congratulations on your purchase of Dr. Juliauns Techt's 5 Easy Steps to Building a Better You. This book and the accompanying material spells and companion crate are each designed with the lowlife in mind. Contained within these pages, friends, are the answers you are looking for. Not happy with the man or woman you have become? Why not simply build a better you? The methods, magics, and matriculations I am about to divulge are time-tested and foolproofed. I know exactly what it's like. I was once in your shoes. My PhD is in world-class suffering. I earned my doctorate at the School of Hard Knocks. Now I am a new man entirely. Come along with me and discover the secrets to self-love, self-respect, and self-actualization. Your glorious, resplendent days in the sun are just 5 easy steps away. Easy step 1, back to basics. Why is it you hate yourself so much? Why is it you're so despairingly, disconsolately desperate to become a better human being? Is it because, like me, you've let down every last friend, family member, and lover who's ever cared about you? Or do you, like me, simply find life painful, disappointing, a series of valleys, each deeper and darker than the last, without even a passing glimpse of a single peak or shred of hope? Well, you were sharp enough to buy this book, so at least you've got that going for you. I want you to imagine what the better you will look like. Now I want you to open your materials and spells companion crate and make it happen. Inside the crate you will find 1. Man-sized sheet of multicolored construction paper. 5. Century-aged cherry wood logs, each weighing approximately 25 pounds. 175 pounds of premium oil-based plastilina modeling clay. 1 ancient scroll of black soul shard enchantments. And last but not least, 1 complimentary Pizza Barn coupon, buy 1 slice, get the second half off. Arrange your materials and spells in whatever manner that best allows for ease of access and attenuation with the life force powers of the universe and the forsaken black domain of the damnation animation god, Frulik. Ready to begin? Good. I was hoping you'd say that. Note, Dr. Juliauns Techt's 5 Easy Steps to Building a Better You is, if nothing else, a trial and error process. Steps 2 through 4 will enable you to produce 3 different soul shard versions of yourself. If at any time you become satisfied with a soul brother or sister, please feel free to skip to step 5. There, isn't that better? Similarly, if at any time you feel threatened or are attacked by your soul brother or sister, please discontinue use, flee your house or place of residence, and immediately cash in your complimentary Pizza Barn coupon as you await police or emergency medical technician intervention. Easy step 2, Frulik. From your kitchen, retrieve 1 large knife, serrated, 1 cereal bowl, 1 1/2 teaspoons of iodized table salt, 1 sticky bandage, extra large, and 1 pound of leftover meat to offer a supplication to Frulik, the damnation animation god. Retrieve your ancient black soul shard scroll and refer to enchantment number 12 as you perform the following. Sit down on the floor with your legs crossed. Pour the salt into the bowl and set it in your lap so that it can catch the copious amounts of blood about to gush from the palm of your hand. This next part may sting a little. Slice open your hand and hold it over the bowl. As you howl in agony, notice that your blood runs red. This will change as you begin to recite the enchantment, the one which begins, O mighty Frulik, I offer you my blood and meat. Cleave my astral self in twain. Take from me now that which you desire most. Notice that 3 things occur. The first is that your blood turns black. Don't be alarmed. This is simply an indication you have just sold your soul for something far purer than you can possibly imagine. Notice, too, that the air around you has suddenly grown approximately 50 degrees cooler. Your breath puffs frost. You snort in the cold like a castrated bull. You should probably be aware that the damnation animation god, who will be arriving shortly, cannot abide warmth. It reminds him the living still thrive in the world beyond his forsaken realm, and that for him, all hope for love, passion, and earthly pleasures are lost, lost, lost. Anyway, the last thing you will notice is that a 9-foot-tall, bone-armored, entrail-covered, cloven-footed demon god will scratch and claw his way from the cereal bowl filled with the salt and your precious blood. Once he's standing over you, with the edge of his massive broadsword of deepest lacerations resting precipitously against your neck, he will squeal like a cancerous boar. He will then say something to the effect of, "Woe unto you! Woe! Your soul is damned to the bleakest pits of horror and suffering. Pestilence, rotten, fetid, malodorous flesh. I shall feast on your severed scrotum each mealtime for 1,000 lives of men." Please note that based on your gender, Frulik may or may not in fact use the word scrotum. The damnation animation god will now use his broadsword to cleave your head from your shoulders. Do not be alarmed, this is simply an astral projection of your head and nothing more. Unfortunately, the pain you feel is entirely real and will no doubt haunt you for years to come. Frulik is consumed by his own lust for spiritual power. He will snort and stomp and pull exactly 3 individual shards of your soul out through your neck. His desire, of course, is to eat them and thereby enslave you for all time as his personal concubine of nightly anguish. It is now appropriate to offer him the 1 pound of supplication meat. "Meager victuals," he will bellow. But he will nevertheless proceed to stuff the meat into his face and forget all about the severed pieces of your spiritual essence hanging from your throat. Please refer to enchantment number 16 on your ancient scroll. Recite and repeat until the damnation animation god is banished, moaning and cursing your name back to his profane realm. "Mighty Frulik," you will say, "return to blackness. Mighty Frulik, e celo usque ad centrum." Once Frulik is gone, and his howls of abject agony and rage have finally subsided, you will feel the urge to pass out and slip into the sleep of ages. This is completely normal, a side effect of doing business with a demon god, and I must tell you, feels rather nice after a nightcap of chamomile tea and vodka. Before you sleep, pull the 3 soul shards from your astral wound in your neck and lay them out, as best you can, with the rest of the materials from your companion crate. When you awaken in exactly 12 days and nights, we will finally create your soul brothers and sisters. Won't that be fun? Easy step 3, the better you emerges. 12 days and nights have passed. Are we back in the land of the living? Excellent. Quick, what is fragile, tenuous, rough around the edges, and excruciatingly, mind-numbingly easy to reduce to cinder? No, it's not Dr. Juliauns' Techt 4 failed marriages. It's paper, friends. Simple, well-crafted, infinitely pliable commercial paper. Your next task is to create a soul brother or sister out of the man-sized sheet of multicolored construction paper currently laid out at your feet. I want you to pick up one of 3 soul shards the damnation animation god so obligingly ripped from your body. Feels cold to the touch, doesn't it? Frigid and gelatinous, it squirms in your hand like freezing ethereal blueberry jello. I want you to smear it, paint with it, and your canvas shall be the man-sized sheet of multicolored construction paper. There you go. Cover it head to toe. Your sheet of paper should now resemble something akin to a tie-dye shirt after a pie-eating contest. Refer to your ancient scroll, enchantment number 7, and recite. "Walks without bones, laughs without lungs, fragile and fair," and so on. Your paper soul brother or sister will giggle at you from the floor. It will stand, wobbly at first, yet surprisingly stable in no time at all. Don't worry, its high, warbling, mad laughter will only last as long as it takes you to perform the next action. It is now time to create your wooden soul brother or sister. Clear a 6-foot by 6-foot space on your floor. Assemble in mock diagram form the 5-century-aged cherry wood logs in a manner resembling Leonardo da Vinci's Vitruvian Man. Smear another ice-cold soul shard evenly over each log. Refer to your ancient scroll, enchantment number 18. "Nothing can harm it. Nothing can scar it. No words will break it. Pain will not mar it." The wooden soul brother or sister comes to life. All 5 logs will instantaneously leap to join one another. Wooden joints will fuse together. Arms to shoulders. Snap, pop, head to torso. Pop, crack. The brother or sister will leap to its feet and immediately spot its mortal enemy, the paper being. It will then issue a challenge. "Hoop, hop, hoots." Translated from Woodenese, "At last we meet again, thou pulpy rotten fiend of imprudent and inefficient forest reduction." When I say mortal enemy, I do mean mortal. These 2 avatars of the woodlands have been duking it out in one form or another for millennia. No one has the advantage here. Wood can punch through paper, paper can cover wood. Quickly now, before this gets out of hand, time to create the 3rd and final soul brother or sister. Retrieve your 175 pounds of premium oil-based plastilina modeling clay. The paper and wooden beings will now no doubt be throwing high-flying elbows at each other, pro-wrestling fashion, off your grandmother's antique credenza. As such, you don't have time to make the clay soul brothers and sister look attractive. Pack on each pound of clay, slap it together, make it into a mass dysmorphic pile of brown. Oops, there goes your sofa and flat-screen TV. Let's get to work, shall we? Smear on your final soul shard. The enchantment this time is number 5. Clay of earth, clay of life. Skip to the end, skip to the end. No lossless dearth. And now we have a real rumble. The clay soul brother or sister will laugh with bloodthirsty delight. The one thing it craves most in this universe is a clean fight and a good death. The clay being will launch itself into the fray and use its great mass to swallow the wooden being whole. The paper being, seeing that its foe has been defeated by another, will shriek in protest and bounce off the far wall, do a triple somersault, and wrap itself tightly around the clay being's throat in an effort to choke the life out of it. The clay soul brother or sister will stumble through your kitchen and crush your refrigerator under its considerable bulk. I now urge you to quickly vacate your house or place of residence until the battle is over. At that time, a clear victor will have emerged, and you can truthfully say, "My name is," insert name here, "and I built a better me in just 5 easy steps." Please proceed to easy step 4. Easy step 4. Putting it all together. Fröhlich loves Techt. Fröhlich loves Techt. Fröhlich loves Techt. Fröhlich loves Techt. Say goodbye, Techt. Say goodbye. Managing editor's note. And this is the last thing he wrote for the project, people. The police entered his home last week to find the place torn to pieces, but otherwise empty. They found on his workstation a single Tupperware dish containing a full pound of rotting meat. Due to the highly volatile and disturbed nature of this manuscript, and of course in light of Dr. Juliauns Techt's mysterious disappearance, One Hill Prairie Publishing hereby suspends all production plans for 5 easy steps to building a better you until further notice. We have also mandated the immediate destruction of all mock-up materials and spells companion crates. Our number 1 priority is to keep the particulars of this project from reaching the public. Can you imagine what had happened if some poor fool actually attempted any of this madness? Postscript. We realize working with Dr. Techt these past weeks and months has been trying and at times freakishly horrifying. Free mental health screenings and complimentary pizza barn coupons to all who apply.